and be seen. And that's exactly what I am doing right now. In fact, I started the past 2 months, okay, having that vision of expanding my social media presence. So social media, it doesn't belong just to one platform, right? It's so many different platforms with so many different audiences that consume it. And we don't want to just be reliant on one type of algorithm that can any moment in time, threaten to change, or we get our account gets restricted or whatever. And this is the reason why we want to diversify. And of course, I talk about diversification because I used to be in financial sales, and we talk about diversification of assets, right? So this is exactly what it is, your diversification of your brand presence across multiple platforms. Let's name it LinkedIn, Threads, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Wherever you are, there are different audiences that pick you up. And the thing is that people, when they see you multiple times, it actually adds on layers of trust without you even knowing it. So the key is to be inconsistent on social media. But how is it possible to have multiplication of your brand presence without burning out? That's something that we will answer in the second or third week of this month. So let's just dive into keys, which is number 1, time efficiency and productivity. And I discovered, ever since I started my journey as a mompreneur or inside this Instagram coaching world, was that time efficiency and productivity is the answer for me. It was the answer that I have been searching for really long, because I always felt like a fish out of water whenever I was working, either not very long, but 9 to 5 for like close to 2 years. And then, of course, I went into self-employed, but as an insurance agent. But even when I was an insurance agent, it didn't feel like fully like fish in water. Okay, it felt like it was a half. There was something that was fulfilling, which was a self-employed lifestyle, but there was another part that I couldn't quite identify, but it just didn't work for me. So the thing is that for mompreneurs, we have very unique flavors, we have very unique desires. Okay, and the sooner you own up to that, the sooner you actually stop trying to stifle yourself in a box that doesn't fit. And I've seen so many mompreneurs such a ways where, I coach you, or I have in contact with you, and you're telling me that, I need to go back to a full-time job because it pays the bills, but yet my heart is with somewhere else. Because as a mompreneur, we want very unique things, which is 2 things. We want to raise a conscious family by being present. Okay, and we also want to have our ambitions fulfilled, usually having a very purposeful driven business. Okay, the traditional 9 to 5 hustling do not work for us. Okay, traditional 9 to 5 meaning that when we wake up 8 o'clock, we brush our teeth, we get out of bed, and then blah blah blah, go to work, take the train and everything, and then we work until 6, and then we knock off only to repeat the cycle again. It doesn't work for us. Because our lifestyle is very different. Our lifestyle is very different from the sometimes single ladies, single men, or even family men, because our lives are constantly, I would say, interrupted by a couple of things. Number 1, kids being sick. Okay. Number 2, kids events. Okay. And number 3, we also need that downtime, because we do not work like, I would say, normal people. Our cycle work in a period of growth and rest. There will be a certain surge of intense growth, but there will also be a time where we need to have that downtime, where we actually kind of need to just take the week off, maybe because we fall sick, and we don't want to be penalized for that. So for a mompreneur lifestyle, the rules are very different. The game is entirely different as well. Okay, so stop trying to run your mompreneur lifestyle like a 9 to 5. Stop doing that. Stop trying to think that money is going to come to you on a monthly basis to feel safe. Stop trying to think that when you wake up 8 o'clock, you have to be